Hi Scorpios, welcome to your July 2019 monthly readings. So these will be done a bit differently than I normally do them. A little bit of a change. Oh, you got a card. So I'll be using angel cards. Just substitute the word angel or heaven for whatever it is you believe in. No judgments here. So, God, spirit, universe, life. So this is my second take on yours. I did a few videos and they didn't record. Unfortunately, you don't find that out until after you've done the video. So hopefully this records. So I think because I did a few and they didn't record, I might have to get the whatever ones I don't complete today done on July 2nd. So the first card that you have, I'm just going to wait for the rest of them, but we'll read this, is the Nine of Action. It says, you've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that these treasures and you are being consistently protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So this can mean something as simple for you guys. Whatever you're worried about, don't worry about it. You're protected. So if you think something bad happened and you're perceiving it as negative, it's really saying that it was for your own good. It was for your protection. All right. But you had this part that says Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So that could be like you're being called to task right now to help out those less fortunate. So if you have clothes that you no longer need, donate them. Volunteering your time, at an animal shelter even, because it did say animals. If some of you are considering getting an animal, then it's saying a rescue animal. Some of you, even kids here, it could be talking about adopting. I'm not sure why, but adopting a child. But you're going to be receiving a time of abundance, it's saying. So it's almost like a time to enjoy life. All right. And how do you enjoy it? It's by living in the moment, right? Not rehashing out the past or reliving the past. It's about being present. Okay. And then you have the Helper of Action. It comes across as an authority figure. It says, you are blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have time, so get busy. Follow your instincts and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. So I kind of get that you guys have, because it says you have a lot to do here. So this could be spontaneous things happening. This is also talking about, because I got authority figure with that. So it's like there's paperwork and things that need to be done. And somebody can help you. I'm also seeing like a fatherly figure. It kind of comes across as an air sign. But it's order and structure I'm getting, which is important. The next card you got was the Ten of Abundance. This is a beautiful card, you guys. It's like a grandpa with 3 kids. So, if you have kids, it's saying order and structure is very important. Okay. And then for others of you, it's saying like your creative abilities or projects or things you want to proceed with, do take the action on it. You have people, but you have to be very orderly in the manner that you do it. So that means like seeking out the people that you need because you don't know something. So seek out the information and from direct sources. Okay? It says the 10 of abundance. Heaven has provided you with so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. I got choked up when I read that. I don't know why. So maybe somebody has a parent, it could even be from the other side, who there's somebody like watching over and protecting you, to reassure you that everything's going to be okay, right? It's a masculine figure though. And if there's something, I kind of feel like there's a scenario that you're playing out, like what, like this person's passed on and you're like, what would they have done? That's what you're thinking. Like, what would they have done? Or what would they do? It's saying that you have all the tools necessary, though. You know the difference uh, between wrong and right, so you know what to do. You have the right answer. And then some of you, this could be talking about volunteering with. I got children. There's 3 children, you guys. There's if you have 2 children, there's a 3rd child, and it could be from adoption. I don't know why. There's like a little girl I'm seeing, because there's a boy and there's a girl, but there's a new little girl. So there's 2 girls and a boy. But this also comes across as a grandparent. So if you're a Scorpio and you have children and you need a little alone time, maybe summer vacation here, at least in Canada, is happening for the kids in school. So they're on summer break. You could drop them off at the grandparents' house, and they can take care. Like you have, if you're needing to go out and do things, or get things done, because you need to get things done here, then you have people that can babysit for you. You definitely have people that can help you here, though. It's saying that you should be very proud of yourself, though. I'm not sure what it's referring to. But you're going to be busy. So that is coming up here. You're going to be busy, you guys. You're going to have some things to get done. Order and structures coming through. This guy's like, he comes across as an air sign. It's like military, right? So if you have kids and you're having a problem with kids, or even yourself, structure is very important. Having a routine, waking up at the same time every day, having breakfast, getting exercise in, getting quiet time in. This is like if you're working a lot during the weekdays, you need to be structured and organized. Okay, work-life balance. So that means like Monday to Friday, you restrict yourself to those are the days that I can do overtime, but my Saturday and Sunday are clear for me and my friends and family. You know, like don't don't bring your work into your Saturday and Sunday. Like just structure it where you restrict yourself Monday to Friday. You know, like you have the 2 of Cups. Okay, that's talking about partnership. It says love on it. Okay. Partnerships come in many forms, you guys. This isn't referring to just romantic love. Okay, this is referring to friends, family members. So you have a lot of support around you. You want to do things, you have support around you to do so. You have people that will help you and push you forward, or take care of things for you. You need things done around the house. You have family members that can help you out. You need alone time from the kids, a vacation for you and your husband to go to Hawaii, or Mexico, or like Italy, wherever you want to go, well, you have family members that can either go with you or babysit your kids. And then you have, oh, let me get it here. You have the Three of Pentacles. It says work. The number 3 is coming strongly through here. You could even be promoted, some of you guys. You're working hard at work. So if you're having issues in work, it's saying to be logical and structured. So this is referring to removing emotions or being biased. All right, be open-minded by being logical. So facts are very important. Right. What else could be? There's creation here, and trial and error is what's coming up, right? And for some reason, this reminds me of those those fidget spinners? Is that what they call them? It was like a big craze, I think, a year or two ago about those things. I don't know why I'm seeing that. And then you have the Five of Wands. It says strife. Okay, the Five of Wands. You guys, I don't like that card. I know people say it's like friendly competition, but to me, it's not. To me, the Five of Wands are action. Okay, so action being taken to harm somebody else. Okay, it's not the Five of Swords, which is thought. Okay, this is actions being taken. All right, so maybe that's what I'm saying. Stay unbiased. All right, like it's also saying that all your adversity or what you're concerned about building in the future, any problems or anything that's happened is going to be well worth it in the long term. Like, you didn't go through pain for nothing, is what it's saying. To reach your abundance is going to take hard work and dedication. But it's saying, like, to achieve your goal, you need to remove any conflict, okay? And then the Two of Pentacles. It's making changes necessary. And changes, it's difficult and hard for people, all right? You can either, you could see in this card, there's like this forward and then there's backwards. So you can choose to focus on all the strife that's happened in the past, or you can choose to put work in and focus on your future and what you do have in your life. And that's, you're surrounded by people that love you. Okay. And if somebody's passed on, then they're definitely around spiritually. Like they're protecting you in some manner. It's a masculine figure I'm seeing, though. He would be more like a father figure, or like he's elderly. So over 30. With the Two of Pentacles, though, you guys, okay, that's a Jupiter and Capricorn placement. And that's no easy. This card's come up in quite a few people's readings, that's no easy task, okay? Jupiter is the planet of expansion, knowledge, growth, okay? Foreign things. So you need to get comfortable and make the changes to adapting to those type of things, what's foreign to you, okay? Don't be afraid of what's not known, okay? When fear comes in, it's because it's the unknown, and that's your mind trying to, it's self-preservation, all right? It's protecting you because there's a possibility that danger is going to arise, okay? And fear is what steps in to prevent you from moving forward, because change is difficult. It's foreign, okay? Which means if it's foreign, there's danger involved in it, okay? It doesn't mean that it's bad. Once you face the fear, which means make the decision, make the changes necessary, accept what you can't control, and allow things to naturally play out the way it is, you'll progress forward. But with Jupiter being in Capricorn, okay, again, it's a hard placement because Saturn is the planet of restriction, right? It's stability long term though. And Jupiter being placed in Capricorn with this card, that's its placement. You have restriction to your abundance, but not for, there's lessons too, hard lessons. So Jupiter being the fortune, all right, like good luck and fortune, expansion and growth, you have to go through these lessons, and it's a slow and painful process because of Capricorn being there. All right. So anything that's holding you back, that no longer served you, like the devil, okay, the devil, worrying only prays to the devil, okay, is those things that were keeping you stuck, that you had to fight to get out of, okay, because there was actions being taken that were harming you. So you could have been doing it to yourself, or people around you were doing it, but you were removed from that to, um, move, progress forward. But your mind seems to be dwelling on the Five of Wands, the actions that were taken. So you need to change that and progress forward. With the Jupiter in Capricorn, that's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay. And when you get pulled back that 1 step, it's because you're missing something. You're missing some sort of information or knowledge or the lesson. So you need to be pulled back to learn it in order for you to get the Jupiter aspect of that placement of the card, which is the expansion and growth. Okay. Knowledge and learning. Okay. Higher learning, higher knowledge. You need to be pulled back to learn that in order for you to expand and grow and get what Jupiter has to offer you. But until you, learn that, you can't move a step forward more. Does that make sense? I don't know if it does, you guys. So you need to make the decisions necessary to progress forward. So changing your job, even, you have a lot of family here. So it's like if you want to go out and have fun, you can do that with family, it's saying, all right? But you have this thing of making changes that's forward or backwards. You choose, all right? And what it's saying is be present, um, and move forward. Put the work in. You have a lot of people that love and care about you. Okay, and you got an animal card. It says swan. There's a ripple effect. Okay, so don't think just because you've been screwed over that there was no, cause or effect of that towards those people. There was. All right. There was a ripple effect that happened, and they have to live with the consequences. But your actions also have a ripple effect. Okay. Because if you were a kind, good person, well, then the person that caused strife towards you has to live with the guilt. Okay. And that alone can kill somebody from the inside out. All right. It'll manifest really badly. They'll start drinking a lot and stuff like that. The card says purity, solitude, companionship, bond, grace, beauty, love, and song. And then in the book, I'd like to push pause to find it, but I'm scared that it's going to stop recording. So I don't want to touch it. Okay. It says the swan shows us grace and the power of beauty in actions. Humble and poised in temperament, the swan maintains his individuality. No matter where he finds himself, the swan has the ability to be part of the world without getting attached to it or married by the trials and tribulations of existence. So, so you're getting like go with the flow here. Don't go against the current, go with the current. If you're going to the past, then you're going against the current. The current's taking you forward. So you put your life jacket on, grab your paddle, and start a moving. Okay? Look towards the direction that you're going, because there's obstacles in that way. And if you're focused on the past, well, then you're not going to see the obstacles in front of you, and you're going to hit a brick wall. You're in danger there. So just focus on the here and the now. Okay? Routine is important for you guys. Okay? Proper care for yourself and family and loved ones. Very important for you guys. If there's things that you need to know, information you need to gather, you need to take the actions necessary to find it. Some of you have a bright future, like family wise, in front of you. But you have this thing about unbiased here. So it's like, once I seen this, what you call it? It was like a quote, okay? It was an image of the number 6, and one person like the 6 was this way, or like on an angle, and one person was standing here and one person was standing here on opposite ends of the number 6, okay, or 9. Which way? Okay, they were both right, but they were both technically wrong too, right? Because depending on which angle you're looking at it from, the 6 is either a 9 or it's a 6, or the 9 is either a 6 or a 9. Does that make sense? Like, you don't really know. It depends on which side of the spectrum you're on, right? Or I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. If you want to change, you have to create that change. And some of you need to create the change in the here and now. So that's your health, your wealth, your spending, the actions, like that, your routine. Okay, the things that you are doing now are going to affect your long-term stability. So put some work into the changes necessary so that your long-term stability is protected. Okay, and you have guidance and wisdom here. So you have support here from above. So what does that mean? That means, like, when you're walking about and you notice a specific animal, like suddenly a skunk pops up or suddenly a rabbit crosses your path. Well, look up the spiritual meaning. Okay, you notice a lot of butterflies. Look up the spiritual meaning. You notice a lot of bees being around you. Look up the spiritual meaning, because there's information in what you're seeing that will be given to you to help you, to protect you, to push you forward, to get you unstuck, to make the changes necessary, okay? To take the actions necessary. You have action here that needs to be taken for your health and long-term stability. And it's no easy task with Jupiter in Capricorn. It's a long, slow, painful process, but it is necessary. It says, I am nurturing. Okay, so this means this is your affirmation card, so you can reflect on that however you like. You want to reflect on it in the sense that what words come to your head when you say that. What does that mean to you? Okay, because the words that come to your head are going to be different than the words that come to another person's head. All right, and then reflect on why those words came up. And with I am nurturing, that could be towards others and towards yourself. All right, you got to be compassionate with yourself and not so hard on yourself. So, like, some of you had something happen and you're being hard on yourself for allowing it to happen. Like, why was I so nice to them when they did this? It doesn't matter why. That's who you are. That's your character. You're a good person. All right, that doesn't say anything. It reflects on the other person. It doesn't reflect you. But don't get hard on yourself for being nice. If you're a good person, you're a good person. You shouldn't be upset about that. All right, they're gonna have to deal with the karma. This means, like, with green, that's your health. Okay, that's finances, that's your health, that's wealth, that's stability, that's long term, that's earth, that's grounding. Right, so look in the here and now for what you can do for the long term. Okay, don't sacrifice your short term. Okay, when you sacrifice your long term, that means you're getting instant gratification. That's your short term. Instant gratification is short term. Okay, when you get the short term or the instant gratification, you're always losing something in return for that, which is your long term. Okay, so look at the things that you can sacrifice short term to ensure that your long term is gained. Okay, or secure. All right, and you'll be guided in the process of how to do that. And I spoke about looking up the meaning of things that you're seeing, because when you look that up for yourself, you will find what it is that you need. Okay, you're all individuals. You all have individual issues going on. So you have different necessities or things that you're going to need. And depending on life in the universe, what you believe in, it will show you in subtle ways what it is you need. And with it, nurturing, that's like Mother Nature. All right. As a Scorpio, you'll see it. All right, you guys. Namaste. Hopefully this helped you out, and I'll talk to you next month. Ciao for now.